Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Penn State's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my...
Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Lanier. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. To the ground with the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got the first down and more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Allen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a... Start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the catch, it's Hayes. Open space at the 25. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. The play action fake. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. At the 40, there he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten.
Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection.
Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it.
Great job by...
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Allen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Working that left side. On the move at the 30. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That touchdown grab, the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throws to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Catch in the middle. It's Amatola. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pressure's there and he lets it go. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain. Now they're forced to punt.
Notre Dame backed up in the shadow of its own goal post, looking for room on first down. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. They'll leave it with him. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive.
He got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Using the quick game. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here come the Irish back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Irish send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fighting off the defender. After the filthy move, he's got room.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down the open field. What a big game for the offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The hand to the running back. There he goes. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years, and the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're built.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Going to sling it on second down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Quick step and go. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect this rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Makes the catch. It's Hayes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out. Let's get some pop.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's caught. Racing down the left side. He's at the touchdown, fighting Irish. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Wake Forest is getting blitzed right now at home in front of that loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 15 to Miami. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Lost a throw on first down. Pulls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gonna run it. It's Hayes. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Oh, he's got some space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game. My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
That's a 20. He's got space. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the footballs.
Touchdown, Penn State!